bore everyone if I talk about socks. My boss almost having a heart attack.
Well, we're glad that he survived.
I'm glad he survived the hospital too.
The way you said that sounds like the hospital is more dangerous than the thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
If I hear another employee bitch about socks one more time.
Socks?
Yeah. Just shove them down their mouth or something.
What?
Shred, we are currently streaming online on Twitch. It can, it will be catalogs.
It's cataloged somewhere. Don't worry, I'm just happy we have socks now.
This episode of All Mir brought to you by socks.
And extinguishers.
Great for your feet unless Shred throws them down your throat.
So anyway, when's Mir ready?
It's ready now. I mean, you just had a shovel in your hand and just started digging, so I thought I'd be quiet.
Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Hope I at least dug 6 feet. So tonight on Mir, Themor killed an innocent kobold. Roll 20 remains cursed. And Hildy becomes a backpack. A little bit of a bonus. Seabreeze also can go in more directions than left.
Yay!
Who's to say that she wasn't actually still moving left, and that was just the way I oriented the map, but it was actually still left.
Everything is left now.
No, always left.
Sad.
Everything is left all the way down.
Seabreeze just needs to be a rook, so they can only move left.
I'm in the wrong starting square for that. You can't do that to me.
Maybe Seabreeze can only attack left.
Actually, I'm in the perfect square for that. I'm a pawn. And up is left.
It's alright. Barnacles are knight, guys.
That
can't go wrong.
Does that mean Themor's the queen?
Themor's not on the
That
board,
makes
so
Absinthoth the king?
Oh no.
Oh,
Do I have the
dear.
orientation correct, or am I the queen and Themor's the king?
Themor would be the king, you'd be the queen if you were on the board. You are currently a square off the board, so you are currently nothing.
So
Oh, that's
Zedan's
right.
the queen.
Andros is a bishop. There's some irony in that. Bishop of the Church of Fuck You.
I mean, that sounds like a... Well, never mind.
I mean, are we really missing anything else critical from last session? I mean, we had the little bloodletting thing. We've had the dragon that should never have been there, but was there anyways.
He was sleeping. He was fine. He was just a big puppy. He was just a big puppy.
A giant abyss with eyeballs.
Yeah, and Seabreeze stabbed me, and I said, "Nuh-uh, I'm made of water."
Oh yeah, Hildy dropped a sword.
Circle of Power's clutch.
Circle of Power is so good.
Yeah, Circle Power's clutch.
That was the move of the session right there, casting that spell.
That spell, the amount of times you would have failed without having that advantage roll is kind of amusing.
Oh yeah. It's such a good spell.
On top of it, and chef's kiss.
I forgot to share a theme song on Circle of Power, but I'll put it in. Or link it for later. Anyways.
Ready for chess.
Autos, you gotta chess it up.
Turns out it's actually checkers. Haha, no.
Don't go against Denzel. You can't do that.
No. So, yeah. I mean, a lot happened, but nothing real. I don't say content-wise. That sounds terrible on my end, but not a lot of lore happened. I guess it was mostly being taunted and provoked a little bit by Keeper ?
Everything is content.
To which Themor then promptly murdered him.
I think he needs to be renamed Creeper.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
He should
are
not be
more
known
than
as
free to
Creeper.
do what you wish on that.
Okay, he's
Creeper with
Creeper.
a K.
Creeper with a K.
That he's the
Real fun
Crypt
at parties.
Keeper, but I don't think we have the rights to call him Crypt Keeper.
He's just crazy Keeper, both with Ks. So, but yeah. Got a little bit provoked into a bit of a back and forth with Keeper, the Creeper of sorts. Didn't get a whole lot of info out of him. He mostly just kind of taunted you guys and seemed to be in his own little world of sorts. But you played along, and in trying to wake Vahnsinn, decided to go along with his request and play these little games. Nothing too crazy up to this point in terms of, yes, we had a Russian roulette of sorts. But there's not really a Russia in this game, so I suppose it would be...
You're a rag.
Yeah,
It's
Jared's
Gek.
probably...
You're right, roulette. Yeah, that
It's
sounds.
Gek roulette. It's the kingdom of Gek in the north.
No, Czech roulette would just be them yelling friend at each other as they then shot each other. There is no option to shoot yourself.
Oh dear.
In fact, you don't have to shoot the other player, it's just shoot anyone you want to be your friend. So, that's Gek roulette. So we had that. We had the Abyss that you guys slightly cheated your way over, but managed to make it across.
Creative problem solving. Thinking outside the box.
It's the first time Atom Sauce has used his brain. Apparently.
I'm sorry. Did you just stumble over your own name?
No, because I was eating at the same time.
He also said it was
He called
the first
himself
time
absent.
Absent thoughts
Called
used
him
his
applesauce.
brain.
But I distinctly remember Anderos being like, "Hey, you can fly, right?"
I came up with the idea first. Hold on.
So, yep. So after that room, you emerged up another flight of stairs and entered a room with a large chessboard kind of dominating the floor and several chess pieces across from you awaiting their positions. In front of you in your positions in the spaces are currently unoccupied. And as you enter the room, the familiar fun voice of Keeper, who is probably going to give me a migraine at the rate I play this character because you don't see it. Put a cam on, but I do have a stupidly large smile and cocked head every time I talk about this character. Why not? If I'm gonna go mad talking about it like a character, I may as well act like it. So
That's
actually,
all
I
the
do a
guys
lot
who
of-
need face cams.
I used to do a lot of acting, and I used to do this in person. So yeah, I still do a lot of facial stuff. But well, it looks like our little adventurers have made it to another game. Are you ready? Or do you want to call it quits? Doesn't matter. You don't have a choice now. So, this one seems easy. Or is it? I'm not gonna tell. But there'll be a special guest. He might tell. But there are rules. Yes. Rules. But first. Take your places. You each need to take a spot. I assume you each played chess, and if not, well, as someone in your group, I'm sure somebody's played chess before. Take a spot. And each one of you cannot have the same role, except if you want to be multiple pawns. That's fine. But you cannot have two of you being bishops or two of you being knights. That's just not how it works here. So go on, discuss your little plan. Oh, and I guess the other thing is, at least one person has to be the king. It's not much fun if Stonehead plays king.
Right. Who's played this much?
I quite enjoyed it as a child.
Figures.
Yeah, it's
Brother
something I
loved
got.
playing it, but... Well, let's just say I never had the patience for his... strategizing. So what do we do?
If what he's trying to say is we all get to play as individual chess pieces, I'm sure we'll figure something out. The enemy can't plan if we don't have a plan either.
What kind of stupid logic is that?
The winner of Galaran actually uses the same logic. Although I think he uses more misdirection than, say, not having a plan.
Oh,
Misdirection
God, I hate
is a
politics.
type of plan, though, isn't it?
Sometimes it's ad hoc.
Absinthe, are you familiar with this game?
Yes.
How the fuck do we play? I don't need vague strategies that make no fucking sense. We've got to probably defeat, what, their king, their queen, I don't know. Where do you want us?
Let's see. If you only have one of each piece, that means king, queen, rook, bishop, knight, pawn. Well, one in the four of us.
You can have multiple pawns, he said.
Yeah, but do we really want multiple pawns? We want to have much flexibility as we can. At least one of us has to be a pawn.
You all must play.
Yes, we all must play.
So are they empty spaces right now, DM?
Yes, they are
Or
currently
we are-
empty spaces.
So yes, you have the king, who's the piece you have to protect. You have the queen, who is the most powerful and flexible, but there's only one queen. I guess there's only one of each piece, according to what Creeper's trying to say. You have the bishop and the rook, which can move only in a line, although the bishop's kind of an angled line and the rook's a straight line. You have the knight, which goes in different, like a little L shape, attacks at an odd angle. And then the poor pawn, who mostly is there to die unless they get to the back line. They can transfer an any piece they want. Although if this played by raw rules, we would be at a minor disadvantage because they have more pieces than us. Not unwinnable, just challenging.
Right. Barney, you want to be a pawn? I expect that makes sense for you.
Antaros, Barnacle hasn't been able to partake in any of the games thus far. I don't think he can become one of the statues or
Worth a
pieces.
shot. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
They said we gotta protect the king, right? Where's the king sit? I'll put him in front of... Barney can sit in front of him.
I think Zedan's and the king's. Hold on, let me look at. I'm in the king's spot.
Yep.
Zedan's
This
in
is the queen,
spot.
this is the king.
Right. Barney... you got it, boss. Barney will take the pawn spot in front of the king.
Well, that makes you a bishop. And us.
Really? Well,
It's your
that's... poetic justice, I suppose. Fine, I'll be bishop.
Let's see.
Ghost, Themor. Short stack. You alright?
– – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – right now. She looks as freaked out as you have ever seen her. She's just kind of staring wide-eyed at this, and she looked like you've seen her coked out, and you've seen her frazzled because of that, but that's not what this is. She is... If you didn't know better, you would think that she was straight up terrified right now.
Enderos kind of squats down in front of Hildy. Hey.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can.
No. I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead and I killed you.
I get it. We're not. This place is meant to fuck with our minds. You know that. Right?
I know that. I know. I can't be responsible for everybody getting... I don't have the fucking drugs anymore. That was the only thing that was keeping me together, and now I don't have them anymore, and I can't think straight, and everything sucks.
He just reaches forward, and it's not hard, but just a little slap across the cheek. Stop. You're fine. If nothing else, the drugs made you fucking twitchy.
What the hell do you call this?
You're freaking
Little
out.
fear is a good thing. When you're afraid, well, at least you're always ready for what's coming. You're fine. Trust me. Every one of us could have dropped that sword.
Everybody else didn't drop the sword. I did.
Yeah, and who told you to take the sword? Me. And let me have that responsibility. It's not you. We're a team. Have you played this game before? Jared, ever play this shit?
Yeah, of course. It's not exactly my game of choice, but I'm familiar enough with it.
Right.
Okay.
So Ascot, what pieces do we still need? You said I'm a bishop, you're king. Zeus is, what, queen?
Yeah, Zedan's queen. Okay, you got a pawn. We need a knight and a rook. Honestly, a
Let's see.
secret I think you'd make an excellent knight. Comes in at very odd angles. It's delicate piece.
I can do that. Also, the knight can move through other pieces. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Yeah. I just need
I'll
a
take
rook.
rook, I suppose.
What do we want Themor as rook? Well, either one's fine. Themor,
As
I
long
guess
as-
you can be up with Barney and do your shit, I guess.
Oh, shouldn't we spread out? Multiple flanks?
I thought we were protecting the king.
Well,
You could
protecting something by killing the threat. That's the best form of protection, isn't it?
There's a couple ways of doing it. Plus, there's, en passant rules that can switch location. That's, well, advanced. It matters less than you think.
Brute
just
force isn't the
changes-
point. It's strategy.
Correct. You would just have to adjust based on where the pieces are located.
Does it make sense if I'm here? Or do I take pawn and let Gills take bishop?
Doesn't matter as much as long as you two decide between who's the bishop and who's another pawn. What say
Fine.
you, Freya? Do you have an opinion on the matter?
Well, if I were next to you, then I'm able to do one spell. I don't know if we're able to do spells here.
You said
Honestly, it's me.
You said the bishop and rooks can move, what, in a straight line? They can
Yeah.
travel more? Might
Yeah,
make
so
sense for her to take this position just in case she needs to get around and heal people. I'll take pawn.
Yeah, remember, pawns can only go forward. Unless they're attacking, and they attack at an angle.
Great.
Bishops can work as long as they're in the same colored square in a line. And rooks are straight lines, 90-degree angles. Queens can move any direction, any line direction. No pressures.
Wonderful.
Well, pardon my doing this then. And Freya would put a hand on Absinthous's back, and she's gonna put Death Ward on him.
But I already have Death Ward!
Oh, you already. Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah, he
I'm sorry.
He
I
void
didn't-
cast Death Ward on
Never
himself.
mind.
So.
Then I will.
It's a great idea, I just already have it.
I like how everyone thinks he's gonna die.
Well, if that's the case, then I would definitely put it on Zedan then.
You may have to roll for that.
Oh yeah.
I don't exist.
I
Out of
don't.
character.
Yeah. All right. That's what was the roll? A wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Never mind.
Nope. You refuse to give it to him.
Never mind.
This is fine.
I basically just wasted my spell, didn't I? Okay.
No, you
that's
can.
fine.
You just refuse to target him. So you can target someone else, but you are.
Themor. There we go.
You
Themor.
almost
On
want
Themor.
him to suffer.
On Themor.
The unkillable pawn does sound like Thamor. Initially unassuming, but he's really a god.
Alright. We're all set.
So you step into place, the voice returns. So then, little king, are you ready?
We'll win. Oh.
Well, as much fun as it is being the voice in your head, there's someone else. That's the judge of this game. I hope you have fun.
It's
The
not
voice-
my mother.
It's absent or Andros or absent his mother, huh? No.
Is Andros gone?
I was wiped out.
Oh, whoops. My bad. I thought I got rid of the extra token. The pawn just appears now. But yeah, as the game
Just crushed.
Yeah, as the voice fades away, stone pieces matching those opposing you rise up from the ground around you to take the positions unfilled. The lights in the chamber dim down, and above you you hear an odd clattering noise. If you perchance happen to look up to investigate the noise, you'll notice that the ceiling above you, once dark, a dark, ominous ceiling, is now brightly glowing with colored lights, as though a mosaic seems to be shifting above and changing. A different voice seems to permeate the chamber. Voice that sounds sleepy, tired.
Oh,
Dream is always the same, yet maddeningly different. For what reason did we fall? Why did it have to be us? The scene above you shifts. A mosaic, as though made with tiles of great beauty and glamour, seemed to array itself above you, depicting a small kingdom amidst a lofty field. Small villages seemed to dot the horizon. We were a small kingdom. We were at peace, seeking only to explore the world we found ourselves in. But peace had a cost. The mosaic shifts, Fires seem to emerge from the different villages around the kingdom. Burning. You can almost hear the sound of battle, though nothing seems to be occurring. Law, order, justice. By these, we had our peace. Peace to pursue knowledge, and the peace keep us safe. The scene above shifts again. You see several armed, heavily heavily armed knights charging forward and spearing what looks to be just a low level, like a bunch of bandits. And the image seems to freeze there. And the enemy pawn takes their turn. And a dog barks in the distance, apparently.
Let loose the hounds of war!
Seabreeze scrambles away.
It is your turn. Make your move, King.
All right, let's move this pawn up to here. Is that what you're
Make
thinking,
these
Seabreeze?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's move Seabreeze up here. Man, this is so stressful. I am not great at chess.
Characters can't hear that.
The characters all gain a level of dread. But what that is, we don't know yet.
Let's move this pawn up. Oops.
Is that the choice? Making the pawn move?
Let's see, Breeze, you have a particular urge to move up there.
I used to play chess a lot. I'm probably gonna lose for you, but at least I would take the blame. I don't know. Or you can move Zedan out. Matter of fact,
actually,
that's probably a good play. Yeah.
Yeah, let's move Zedan.
So,
right here.
I'm wondering if for proof of concept, what happens if I try resisting? Well, okay, how are the pieces being moved? Is Absinthoss directing them with his mind, or pointing, or
Yeah,
He would be
doesn't matter,
calling them
GM.
out. He would be calling them out, though you are free to act as you will. However, if you act out of turn or take the turn, I mean, it will either take the turn, or you may see what happens if you act unlike your piece.
That's I think I will be content with someone else managing my life. Where
Sounds
am I
good.
going? I'm going over there.
Yep.
It's the worst that can happen.
We can trade you for their queen.
Yeah, I like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's get the
Sea breeze to pawn.
sea breeze to pawn.
I stab at thee.
Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Oh, cool. I'll go like this. Yay. It's what are my attack rolls? Hello.
Probably a +9 or a
Okay,
+10.
There we go. It's +10. 28.
That hits.
Does that hit?
Does that hit, GM?
I mean, it's a pretty dexterous little pawn.
That massive falchion. Goodness.
What should I roll for damage?
Yes, go ahead and roll damage.
Should I add some sneak or no?
Nope, no sneak attack here.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm his friend. I'm CB's friend.
Nice out of the box. Sorry. Okay, that's one of those, and it's pretty good. 11.
Okay. You strike the statue before you, depicting a small, kind of, what looks to be kind of an infantryman of sorts. As you strike it down, it crumbles to dust. You hear a slight chime.
Die, peasant.
The tiles beneath you shift. The tiles beneath you shift.
Okay.
Oh?
As the scene above you continues. We took in reason, law, order, justice became our creed. The scene shifts, and you see a large, violet dragon standing amidst a horde of people, armored knights and scholars alike. It was the reasonable path to preserve us. Though they still came. Those that would preach the glories of a war outside our walls, to serve gods that would claim our creed. We killed them all. And you see the scene shift to what looks like a religious envoy being cut down.
Did he move already?
Mhm.
Stepped away for 5 seconds. Here, we'll put Barney up.
Okay, I'm going. Ah! Puts up Dukes in front of the thing.
I thought about that, but you're kind of threatening. I think for now we'll be symmetric. We'll move one up to the opposite end.
Where do you want me to go?
I haven't decided. I was thinking about moving this pawn up here, up one. So it gives Zedan a bit more freedom of movement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're thinking 2.
To allow your knight to have more freedom of movement as well. So
True. I like that. Yeah. Let's move it up 2. Interesting. Really interesting. Yeah, but I actually have a different plan for that pain where this knight goes. Yeah, I thought about that too, but then I'm gonna be able to defend against and have an alternate plan for that, so
if he comes there, Andorus can
yeah.
take.
That's what I was thinking.
He's not in a super dangerous position yet, but I can see there's a possibility of what he's going to try, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do that
I
last then. You thinking moving the bishop?
I don't think the bishop's going to help us in stopping what the next move might be.
Yeah. Well, create an interesting dilemma. We move it up here.
Yeah, I agree with trans.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move this pawn up 1. Give the knight some juicy opportunities.
This one?
Yeah, on the left.
Or sorry, this one.
Okay.
This one or this one?
The initial one you moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
There for like a second.
Mm-hmm. Maybe move this one up. That way, in case it attacks you, he's got something. Yeah. Hmm.
Well,
You think what I'm thinking?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's attack the pawn.
okay, I'm on it.
Alright, how does Barnacle attack the pawn?
He's got a walking stick, and he just picks it up, and the thing charges with lightning, and he's gonna smack the thing with Storm Strike.
Okay.
So I will make my attack roll. 17 to hit.
That does it.
Okay. That will be... Sorry. 1 second. 3d8. Got it. 3d8 plus 5, so that is 20, exactly. 20 lightning damage.
Okay. You strike it. It crumbles to dust before Barney as he moves into the square.
Yeah, gotcha,
So-
fucker!
Something feels a little off as he does so.
Think.
Token. Sorry,
And he just shifts up 1?
No, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
making sure my token's not on there so I can... Okay.
I didn't sign up for this! I mean, I guess I did, but, well, fuck.
Margot, the enemy bishop turns and heads towards your position. As it enters your square, the stony hand reaches out. And you just feel despair welling up in your mind. And it is going to do...
Oh, shit. This might be the first time I've ever felt despair.
27 points of psychic damage.
Holy shit. No save, just smacks me. Got it.
Just straight damage, and you are removed from the board.
Alright.
So Barnacle is now...
Does that still count with his damage splitting? So does that partially go to Andros?
Yep,
Alright.
partially goes to Andros. But as it touches you and you feel your mind... he feels his mind kind of shift and bend. Barney basically blinks in a moment of pain, perhaps. And instead of being on the field, is instead trapped in the pillar. A stony face looking out at the rest of the pieces.
Alright, so it's 27, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so they each take 13. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably get sea breeze moving. The question is, it could be more advantageous here than there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're in agreement then.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Moving up to the black, between the ponds, moving sea breeze.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That would be check.
Check.
I'm the queen.
That's what I was expecting.
Noko, please tell me that you clipped that.
I would.
Well, you'd have to sacrifice on that front.
Oh, that's the bishop.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
double gambit.
Ooh.
It's one of the favorite ones that knights do. So we either take him and sacrifice queen, or we lose a rook.
Yeah. Hmm.
Ooh.
Hmm. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. So I never was great at chess.
I mean, everyone can chime in if they have strategy. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
if
you
you
have to
have
be the
any
only
ideas.
one. It's just you're the one that's in the thematic theater of the mind. You're the one calling things
Yeah.
out in a sense. But
I'm willing to sacrifice the rook over the queen. It's my current thought
That's the
process.
better trade.
I
'cause
would
right
rather
now
sacrifice a rook than a queen. Yeah.
we'd take a knight and lose a queen and have no way of dealing with the bishop as it comes in. So
Yeah. So let's move myself up one. Or actually, would it be better if I moved up to the side?
that keeps Freya ability to move up into
Yeah.
spaces. So,
Yeah, let's move me up here.
but
you can
yeah,
move your own character. That is your token.
For now.
As the knight moves over and takes the stone piece, it crumbles to the floor. The lights seem to grow a bit dimmer, the air a bit heavier.
I thought about that.
It's an option.
It's an option. Because the other option then puts it back into the similar spot.
Wait, what about... Okay, so... Bishop... Or, he can only go here. What if we put ours
Yeah.
here?
That's what I
Yeah.
just marked.
Oh.
Problem is knight will then come back here,
Yeah.
which
and then
we
we're
can
in the
take.
same position again.
Yes and
Oh.
no. It's not necessarily dangerous, but it really clogs up our back line.
Yeah. And I've been crappy at backline in general. Yeah, but it does give us an opportunity, true, with that. Actually, I do like that. Actually, I like that a lot with Andros.
Right.
Alright, let's move Andros up.
But then you'll be taken by the bishop.
Yeah, but it's a pawn versus a bishop. And pawn's a better sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's more to
If he does
regain,
nothing. Yeah.
It's more to regain defensive position.
Yeah. Because if the knight does something cheeky, then
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yep.
Then of course now we're in a place where we're going to lose. Yeah. Then we're going to lose a pawn in the process.
Where?
Well, if he moves it in here, then that
This'll
pawn's
take
gonna
her.
go.
No, that's a terrible trade.
Yeah, it's not
Oh, yeah.
great.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that
The
one.
knight's not in a terribly good position. But
Yeah. Let's get Zedan out of here then. Move it up.
biggest thing is it's basically
Yeah.
guarding space. It's
Yeah.
Pawns can only move 2 from the initial, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct. You know, after being here for thousands of years, they don't have to play optimally either.
I'm not much of a chess player either, I'll be honest. I have not played chess, like legit chess, in years.
Last
There's
time I played
well,
chess was against Nox, and I lost.
To be fair, just because they've been here for thousands of years, or however long, doesn't mean they've had many people to play with except for themselves.
You're right. Maybe they have their own meta.
You're not too far off. Yeah.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Andros?
Sure.
It'd be sacrificial at the end of the day, but
Are we gaining anything from it?
well, if we do that, right, you'll probably get taken out by the rook.
Right. And now we've
Right.
got a rook breathing down our neck. We've got to push
Yeah.
back.
And then we gotta get that.
Let's move
What
this-
about pushing the
move this
pawn?
Maybe that. Oh yeah, because this is still defended. You're right. I forgot about that.
And then you can trade even more.
Yeah, then we can get that going.
Or we can do this.
Oh yeah, that's actually another.
Well, if you move Themor up, I can go
Or
give
do
that bishop
this.
what for.
No, you don't want to do that.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, because you're defended by the knight still. I do like the idea of moving that one pawn up, because then it forces a interesting gambit situation. Yeah, I guess any opposition moving the leftmost pawn up. See if we get the trade.
Yeah, I mean, this pawn's gonna take your pawn, and then this rook's gonna be
Yeah.
able to move in. So you either move this one
Hey,
up, or
we're-
you take
it's-
We move up
not
here,
a-
then we got this. Ooh.
But it's not an
Yeah.
advantageous trade, necessarily. We
Yeah.
move up here, they trade here. Now all the only thing we can do, we could trade up here, and then he takes rook.
Right.
We
But if we move up here, they trade
No.
here.
we don't trade then. That's
Yeah.
the thing. We trade here.
Right.
What about moving up the left side?
If you don't counter this move right here, that uncovers
Mhm.
the rook.
Exactly. I was
But we have this counter here.
Yeah,
I
but
will
that
say I
still
was looking-
uncovers the rook. Like, it's a
I will
worthwhile
say I
trade
was
for
looking at-
Salty because you can have better mobility.
Right.
for your
it's
piece.
better basically Salty's trading up every time. I'm looking at this. If we can get this bishop out,
Mm-hmm.
we
Right.
can
Then
get bishop to here, start pushing back.
That's a good move.
So basically we get pawn up,
That's a good move.
either
Yeah.
here or here. Bishop can get out.
No, go to
Attempts
the
to do
rescue.
one. Thank you.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is the king? This one?
That's
Yes.
the king. Yeah, king can only move one, thankfully. So the queen can move anywhere, but
Yeah. This pawn right now is extra defended. It's got queen and rook on it, so trying to trade with it doesn't make a lot of sense. Andros is basically a sacrifice at this point. We just need to operate off of that.
you think it's even?
We can get Themor up. We can get Seabreeze up.
I would move this. I would move Themor up like this.
Thamer up too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
let's do that then.
There, though, Themor can just get easily taken. We could
Oh, it's
trade
true.
up.
There's no defense.
We could trade up queen for queen, but
He gets easily taken here too.
Yeah, but if he gets
Yeah.
taken there, then
But
we got
he's
that.
not here. He could take the pawn, and then queen immediately takes bishop. It's a better trade for us.
Hmm.
I think this is our best move right now.
I think so too. At this point. But so
The bishop charges over. Themor rushes over, and again, hand raised, touches you at the head. 24 points of psychic.
minus half.
Ouchie.
Unless it's
Oh.
not something that can be mitigated.
It can be mitigated.
So that's 12. Because you
Yep.
were next to me when you got whacked.
Themor, you are now trapped inside of a stone column, much like a stone prison.
are we thinking of exchanging queen for bishop? You know? Right, because it's not really defended by anything at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
And
so.
kill the bishop.
what kind of roll is it? Just any? Or just a weapon?
However you wish to attack it.
So we've used physical. Oh, that actually a spell was used on it. I am going to use Toll the Dead. Oops.
Okay. Alright. As you reach forward, kind of moving towards the position. I'm assuming you're moving towards it, yes?
Yes.
You cast Toll of the Dead, and the bishop looks over. Its stony eyes bulge as its head cracks and it falls to dust on the floor. And as it does so, the stone tiles shift once again,
Yeah, I see how this game's played.
No. Sorry.
You know, he's resetting us back to position. Looks like every time we kill a different piece, then we get a different story beat. So you have to kill all the individual different pieces to get the story beats. I like it. And Tall Guy clipped it, so thanks, Tall Guy.
So above you, the mosaic shifts again as the religious envoy falls on the mosaic pattern above. We thought surely we were in the right, that our creed was our own, not an ideal formed of some god. Even when the proclaimed order herself came to our door, we ignored her. Scene shifts, and you see a hauntingly beautiful looking figure drawn in the mosaics, shunned and ignored by all around her, as the knights and nobles, and even the scholars, turn a blind eye.
Oh, okay. So we still gotta kill a knight, a rook, a king, and a queen. And say we match it, and then we'll figure it out from there. What about Barnacle?
No. Oh.
Well,
Well, if we get Freya out to threaten,
right, but by that time the queen would already have moved somewhere. I think we block it here for now.
so we can sea breeze or another knight out.
Move Themor up one.
Okay, well the problem with that would be if it takes this pawn.
That would be a
Oh, God, the
terrible
rook's
trade.
there. The rook. Me silly. Yeah, we'll move Themor up one. Yeah, my bad. I forgot the rook was there. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid.
Moving this one up too.
Yeah, moving it up too. Come on. Yep, that's exactly what I expected. I'm not sure if we should feel bad for Zedan or not on that. I guess it's another option. We just sacrifice Seabreeze.
We're in check. It's a
Yeah, I know.
it's if we move pawn here, bishop takes it, and now it's a bishop, a double basic, a protected check.
Yeah.
Seabreeze moving doesn't incur a protected check. Sure, she could take Seabreeze, but then we trade up, and it's a better
Right, but
trade
we
for
need
us.
right, but we just need to kill a queen, for example. So if we
I
go
understand. Seabreeze moving is... I mean, we can move
I mean,
king up.
The alternative thought was to move this up here.
No,
right?
you'd move...
But
yes
then
and
we
no.
force a trade.
That's
Then
a
we
queen
get
for
another
queen trade.
But then we get another story beat. We don't have to worry about killing a queen. If you notice the pattern.
Unless the queen backs off.
Yeah, unless the queen backs off, that's true.
Do we lose anything by moving the king forward 1?
Yes, you don't want to do that.
Go queen.
You
Queen to
move-
black.
You move the king only when you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If we go here,
Mm-hmm.
we either force a trade, or queen retreats and we can make
Move advantageously. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that thought. Let's move Zedan up 1.
Okay. So
With a bodyguard, right?
He moves up and then says absent thoughts. Well, it's not a demon queen this time around, but close enough. Oof.
Almost
not
the
my
moment
mother.
you step into the tile, the queen lunges forward, eyes blazing. You take 34 points of radiant damage.
17?
Wow.
Ow.
All right, absent thoughts, don't miss.
I know, don't miss. Let's
Don't
attack
miss.
the queen.
Come on, man.
Cast something without
or-
an attack roll.
Yeah, I was
or-
thinking Toll the Dead.
Yeah. Does sending the bishop to take the queen help us, or does it not? It's only when we take a piece.
That's a good question.
Bishop doesn't incur a roll. Bishop just attacks. Takes a
Oh,
piece.
yeah.
But I don't know if that incurs then the scene. So.
Well, we attack something without a.
It
Well, I have a
immediately
backup plan in case it doesn't work.
Fails the wisdom saving throw. Roll the damage.
Yeah, I think it's 3d12. If I do the math.
3d8.
3d8.
If it's not injured
Okay.
yet.
Sorry, 3d8.
And of
Well, I
course, you
called
roll
it-
really well. Oh, well, that's still a good roll.
They're pretty good for d8s, yeah.
As you lance out or reach out and strike this thing, your hand shimmers and the queen stares at you, its eyes grow wide. And your mind is filled with screeching pain. Each of you take 20 points of psychic damage as the board resets.
Holy cow!
Wait,
Oh.
like everyone takes psychic damage?
Yes,
Great.
Oh,
as
I
the
take
board
half.
resets.
There goes all
Yeah,
my
take
temporary
half.
hit points.
I
Bye,
still got
THC.
10! Let's go!
And
Oh,
Zedan,
that's right.
you don't
This-
return to the field.
Oh,
Oh,
The
fuck.
mosaic doesn't change.
What?
Am I so I'm aware but can't talk out?
Mm-hmm.
So we just don't have a queen anymore, or does a
You're within
Yeah.
30 feet.
The mosaic does not change.
all right?
This was unexpected.
So I take 30, 23. Okay.
There's all my temp HP gone. Ow.
So we gotta find a knight, a rook, and a king.
Ow.
Oh, indeed.
Wait, Salty, am I incapacitated?
Yes.
Oh, I took that full damage though. Oh, that's not good. Fuck.
Hurry up and move Barney.
Yeah, we're moving Barney. Up to.
Sorry.
Alright,
On me.
I got it.
You know, we get Zedan back after.
It's aggressive chess.
I cast Hunger Hadar on the entire opposing team. Does that work?
Please don't try breaking the rules.
Yeah, I know. Hungry Tentacle just doesn't have the same ring to it.
I cast Fireball.
If you think about it, these are rules
Ask what game
imposed
it
by
was.
Oh, I
rules
I
imposed
think I
by
see
math.
where you're going out with the knight.
Do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Let's move the knight up. We'll hop around.
Wait, it's opening this. I am not alive right now. I am.
True, but we can now exchange bishop for Freya.
Does Freya consent?
I think this is a decent trade.
It is.
I know we're gonna lose poor. Yeah, screw it. Let's sacrifice Freya for her queen.
Freya.
Is Freya mooted? Oh.
Roll me whatever, however you're attacking.
Mm.
What?
That's not right.
You realize that's a ranged attack. It would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I misclicked. Sorry. I was supposed to do. It was gonna be
There's
Secret
something
Flame.
wrong with
Yeah,
a
my
number
thing.
of the roll 20 things, like the 1d20 minus 2 CS. It's got criticals in there. The formula's wrong. I don't know what it is.
Don't know what to tell you, but I'll do Sacred Flame because that was what I was. But seriously, roll 20.
It fails the save, so it does 13 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, the scream reels out in your minds. You all take 13 points of psychic damage.
Okay, we need to stop attacking the queen, apparently.
That's not good.
The mosaic does not change.
I'm sort of hurt.
I really hate this queen.
It's a distraction.
Yeah, but we need to basically get a knight, a rook.
What was the order? So the. Wait, no. How much pigeon cooing can I do? Because I'm stuck inside of the. I'm incapacitated inside of the pillar because.
We've been strategizing with each other this entire time.
I was about to
Just say what
say.
you have to say.
I have telepath
Okay,
speech. You're within 30
yeah.
feet.
Oh,
I will say, for the sake of you're incapacitated in the sense of like that, but you can fuck it just because puzzles. If you want to strategize with the team, I'm not going to force crazy amount of RP.
ignored. She was ignored.
Yep, that's what the beautiful woman was ignored. Okay.
So basically, the queen can act with impunity with us. Got it.
Well,
Yeah. Let's move Seabreeze up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Like I said, the goal almost at this point is not even to like survive. It's not to get checked and then to take out some of these pieces. The strategy's a bit different. So I'm just trying to think, okay, how do we even get close enough to do that? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Move no good, move up one. Yeah, force a check.
Yep.
Move the bishop over. Check. Well, it seems like every time we attack the queen, we reset the board and take a ton of damage.
Please don't touch the queen.
Well, yeah, it's not touch the queen, but then the queen's just gonna maraud all her pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
but if
just we just have to kill another piece before the queen kills us, right?
Yeah.
Are you moving
But the
pawn?
question is if the pawn takes the queen, is that going to still cause the same issue?
Yeah, true.
Well, the story said the queen was ignored by everyone.
Yeah.
Man, I want to cast sleep. Yeah, I agree. Move
Yeah, I
back.
agree with Zerg. I think we need to leave the queen alone.
What?
Right, otherwise we're gonna sacrifice a bishop for essentially nothing.
So which piece are you moving?
Question is then the queen going to come in and just
Right.
cause absolute chaos?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Not
yes,
if
we
you
can.
avoid her path.
Well, what is okay? So theorize about the objective here because I'm not quite clear. Are you?
So it seems like to conquer this board, we need to at least take out one of each piece. So we've taken out a pawn, a bishop.
I'm good with that part. The part that
Mhm.
I'm not understanding is, are we saying we're trying to prevent the enemy queen from taking any of our pieces?
No, I think the issue is the queen's just going to maraud as we essentially ignore her. Like, I'll take this.
Anytime one of our characters has taken the queen, the damage we've done basically has backfired
Okay.
and hit everybody, and we reset without a scene change.
So what's the objective then?
I think we need to take some other piece.
We've taken pawns, right?
We've taken pawn,
Yeah,
we've taken
pawns.
bishop.
Did the pawn
Yeah.
when we take pawns, does it cause a reset?
The
We've-
first time?
The first pawn did, the second pawns that we've taken does not. When Barney took a pawn in the second iteration, we didn't get a scene change.
So we've taken their enemy queen twice, right?
Yeah.
Right,
it's-
but the story
it
is
didn't
saying
reset.
this. Yeah, the story is saying she's ignored. The beautiful woman came in, but everyone ignored her. So I think that's what's going on.
Then here, do this. Do a castle,
Mhm.
and then
Oh yeah.
and then you'll have that angle, and she can do whatever she wants. I mean, if you guys are like,
Yeah,
not
let's,
taking their queen,
Okay.
then we're not taking their
Yeah.
queen.
let's castle it.
Alright, is that the play?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nope.
As you
doesn't
move
go
the
like that.
castle.
Nope. King ends up there and rook ends up there, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
It's
King
the
can
other
also
side
do-
that it goes closer.
Yep.
Cool.
Right,
I'll be
yeah,
putting
yeah.
check in a moment.
As you make that move, the ground trembles and resets, and the story continues.
Yeah,
We didn't take any
ignore
damage.
the queen.
Oh no, he didn't respond.
What?
Did we take any damage?
No.
Oh, thank God.
The story continues. The mosaic shifts ahead of you. Or above you, not ahead of you. Was this our folly? To ignore what claimed to be a god? Is forced servitude to God in order? She poisoned our minds. Law, order, justice. Our creed became our curse. We sat silent, unmoving, as our people fell to the raging war. The mosaic shifts once again to a fiery hellscape. The castle and city burns. Its citizens and people slaughtered by droves of abominable-looking knights.
Okay, here's the thought. I think we need to not move.
No, I think it's circumstantial per each mosaic. So, like, this one was they sat still while abominable knights killed them. So
Right.
I bet you we do this and a knight comes out. And then we let the knight try and take one of our pieces. Or maybe we have to kill the knight. I don't know.
I think we have to kill the knight, but...
Yeah, it's either castles and cities burn, meaning we gotta do something about a rook, or abominable knights, we gotta do something about a knight.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Yeah.
So the question is, do we let the knight try to kill someone? Because then we do this.
What about letting the knight
we
take
do this
the-
and make it really obvious. Sorry, Andrew.
I'm kind of tempted to do that. And do that next turn.
Or do we play it like we're trying to kill the knight?
Well, the knights came and burned down.
Because then you do
Yeah,
this.
I think that if we kill the knight, then
Yeah,
the
I'm
story
sick of
won't
the same
progress.
thing, trans.
Yeah, maybe we do. Yeah, actually do that.
Get the queen out. I mean Zedan. I
Yep.
mean...
Oh yeah, you're right. Because you can threaten in multiple ways. Yeah.
Oh, no!
No, poor Barney.
The knight moves and takes a swing at you, Barney. 22 slashing damage.
Holy shit.
Oh. Is it magical damage?
It is.
Fuck. Non-magical weapons. Damn. Right. Alright, so he takes... Bonnie's not looking so hot, guys.
Kill Zedan. Kill.
Yep.
I look back.
No looking back, only forward.
Swagger your way.
I'm gonna strike at him with my halberd.
No, do Toll the Dead again. I have a solution in case they pass the save.
I mean, they haven't passed the
Unless you
save
trust
yet.
your halberd to hit it.
You've made me afraid now. I mean,
I'm afraid of these dice, too. That's why I'm trying to say maybe we do Toll the Dead again, because it doesn't require a roll.
Spit at him, blow in his ear. I don't care what you do, kill him.
Give him a wet willy.
I guess what's the worst happen if we miss, right?
I'm gonna hit him with reckless conviction and pump up the +3.
Pump up
There
the
we go.
jam.
Pump up the jam. Come on and slam.
Why? That's the damage. I'm
That's
sorry,
easy.
wrong one. This is gonna make everyone with a low roll. 16?
16 hits.
Whew.
And you do...
11 magical slashing.
You all take 11 slashing damage.
I knew that was what was going to happen. Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say
The
something
game
then?
resets.
I did say something.
No, you didn't.
I said the castle distract. Ouch.
And the mosaic does not change.
Does Barnacle being trapped in stone take the damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Though that... Yeah.
Getting kind of low.
Yeah.
So we need to take the rook instead of the knight.
Abominable
So-
knights come, castles burn.
Oh, we need to get that rook out.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm just trying to figure out what's the easiest way to bait the rook out.
It's typically
thinking-
like one of the last pieces you move before you've touched the king.
Well, we also want to move Seabreeze and this bishop over here.
So, wait a minute. So, the knight in the last round came out and took a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've confirmed through that the knight taking one of our pieces does not trigger it. So we took the knight and it caused us damage. So the saying is that we need to take the rook? How does it? How do you guys think it works?
Salty, remind me what it said. It said we watched our castles and cities burned.
An abominable night came, and we watched our castle and cities burn.
Do we need to have a knight specifically attack a rook? Or vice versa?
Well, wait a minute. So
I urge you to look at the perspective of the story for each how things were taken.
Right. So the last one with the queen was ignored, and that was the enemy queen to us on the board. So the perspective of this story was
Our castle
we watched. Say it again.
We watched our cities and castle burn.
So does that mean we need to take their rook, or they need to take ours?
I think it means we need to sacrifice our rook.
I agree. I think it's the abominable night came, our cities and castle burned. Our city, which is us, the green team. The abominable night is the other team. And again, the same thing was true with the queen. The queen came and was ignored. We in the story, I think, is us. We are the green. Us in the story is green.
Yeah. Because the abominable night is coming, and the night is clearly red, so
we need to get a rook out for them.
Let's use the not.
Yeah.
Yep.
thank you.
Not Kobe one. Oh Jesus! The rest of us are gonna have to run around. We can't. This is terrifying.
Hey.
So boom.
No.
Do we need them to take it? Because it could
Uh,
then just be move this up here and then boom, boom.
Right.
The goal was for ours to get sacrificed.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if that's the goal, is to get our rook taken.
You moving the rook here?
Yeah. I'm almost kind of tempted just to move this up here. That way it kind of like prompts the knight to take action.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, let's move this pawn up here.
As the knight moves to take the rook, the tower falls and crumbles, and the board resets once again.
Right, so we're not playing a game. We're repeating the story.
Oh yeah, we're playing an act. You know, if this wasn't so painful, this would probably be fun.
I'm in the wrong
The impression
place.
I'm getting is that if we follow the story, then it won't be painful at all.
The scene above you changes. You see a huddled group of cloaked figures standing amidst. It can only be described as a whole, even amidst the tiles. An unfathomable energy. Law, order, justice, vindication. We sought power elsewhere. Order be damned. They would pay. Kill them all.
I like that one.
Scene shifts and the mosaic. Also, Seabreeze, why are you hiding behind the bishop? Oh, never mind, because I moved the bishop. You guys moved the bishop.
The bishop is hiding Seabreeze.
The bishop is scared. The scene above you shifts, and again, that same kind of fiery layout is displayed, but this time in a foreign town, a foreign place, and the slaughter of young, innocent lives goes on. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, we win. We win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay, what's the thinking then?
Do we all need to die for these 8 pawns?
No.
Or do you gotta kill pawns?
We slaughtered them all. We have to kill
Yeah.
all the pawns.
I was thinking that, yeah.
So Barney moves forward. That way we can get both queen and bishop out and just start wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of moving the queen out and then we just take them out one by one? Like if we did
Yeah.
this?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's our bet.
Because the idea would be if we move Zedan over here, right?
And then you do this.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's just...
Or do we go here?
But then they'll move this up here, and then we guess
It
we
doesn't
do the
matter.
same thing.
We're a queen.
Oh, yeah.
Pawns, with as much space as we have, pawns are not posing a problem. I'd rather
yeah.
us be able to take them out as quickly as possible. Don't, if we take
like
2
this.
moves to get into position, I'd say give 1 move to get us into position and then just start wiping out.
I like that. Get you up close, Zedan.
You gotta move him, Salty.
You gotta move
He's
his
not
da-
there.
Oh,
No, I got it.
okay.
Super.
What?
We're good.
No. Okay.
Yep, straight.
Take him out.
Roll your attack.
You gotta roll it for him. He's not at his desk.
Shit.
Yeah, like
he's-
what? What?
That's
We'll
the
just
damage.
Go with that, apparently. I will say he hits, because I don't think he's going to miss a stationary target that has almost no AC, so.
And he's probably got like a +10 or something there, so. Super.
Okay. And he takes 5 points of slashing in return.
Oh, great. Oh, this is not fucking good.
Oh, it's okay. He can lay on hands.
But,
You're gonna be
What am I laying
alive
on hands
to do it,
for?
though.
Alright. You took 5 points for taking a pawn,
Ow?
but it's your
Yeah.
turn again.
oh, this is not good.
It's okay. How many hit points do you have, Zedan?
Well, as long as I only took those 5 points in the minute or 2 I was gone, I'm
Yeah.
now at
Yeah, that's it.
24.
Ooh!
Yeah, he's hurting. Andros is hurting. Barney's almost dead.
I'm at 35.
Yeah, Andros is at 36. Barney's at 6.
We can't let Zedan take all the damage in. We gotta spread this out a little.
Yeah.
Maybe have the green
I
things
have
take
73 hit points, so you could
May-
always send me
it.
out.
Maybe use the green pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just
Oh, yeah.
use the thralls. The non-PC pieces.
Like moving one of them. Which thrall should we move up then? Should we move this one to match it, or?
Sure.
Yep.
Is that play? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You think what I'm thinking?
No. Take
Take the pawn.
them.
Oh. You're right. Pawn, take pawn. Oh, yeah, the story beat you missed was now they come attack and they say kill them all.
Yeah, basically they sought a new source of power with the void being shown, and they used it to attack others.
2 or 1?
Trying to let our rook out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2 out.
Yep. That makes sense.
Oh no, Barney. No, Barney doesn't have enough HP. Oh no.
He's gonna die in that case.
Oh,
He's not gonna take.
no.
He's gonna take damage from being taken out, or he's at least take someone else out.
But if
Well,
he gets
happens.
taken out on the board, he doesn't die, in theory.
I
You still
assume I
take
still take
damage.
damage.
He's gonna take damage either way. The
Yeah.
question is, do you want to take a pawn with it or not? I say we go for it.
If Barnacle is toast, then we may as well take down a pawn, I think.
Yeah.
We don't really have another option. He's gonna get
Yeah.
taken regardless. So Barney makes the attack.
Roll the attack roll.
Let me see here. Yeah. Let's just do a. Yeah. Oh jeez. 15.
That hits.
And 10 damage.
You take 5 slash or whatever element it is in return.
Yeah, it was cold damage, so he takes cold damage and can't move as fast now. but he has 1 almighty hit point left.
All right.
We can rush him down, make him a queen.
I wonder if he gets a bonus health pool if he becomes a queen.
Maybe.
Oh, Salty did not use the en passant. Blessed be our GM for not doing that.
I don't know all the little rules of that. I know en passant's like...
Is it that one?
Yeah, you go like this.
I thought you could only attack like that.
It's
Unless you get behind it.
that's en passant.
I don't know the intricacies of en passant, some of the other crazy rules, so I'm just going off of a very basic chess since there's already other things going on. with this
Yay,
one.
Barney lives!
Barney live.
Oh,
Yay!
So, $1 million question is:
No,
do we do
no.
bishop, or do we move this rook up so that we have like a?
Get the rook up.
Yeah, let's move the rook up. Hmm.
How many hit
It's
points
fine.
does Noko have?
If we
I mean, Themor.
less than what you're gonna have here.
Under half of my half.
Mm-hmm. I
But
agree.
if you move him 2, yeah.
2, he
Well,
doesn't
if
get
you do
attacked, and
this,
it just
then you
opens
can
up
Yeah.
our
get
rook
this guy
or our
out,
bishop.
and this guy can cover, and
Yeah, Themor, go.
We're gonna
2
sacrifice
spaces.
Themor. Ooh, 2 spaces.
whatever.
Barney, go! Anybody object? I'm going. I'm going. I'm going.
Drag Queen Barnacle, let's
All right.
go! Yeah, Bishop,
Bishop.
yeah.
Bishop take.
Bishop take pawn.
Then Barney, go. Yeah.
Yep. Bishop again.
Bishop take again, yeah.
Bishop crumbles to the floor with the pawn.
Oh, you only can
Okay,
kill
so
one
it's a
with
limit.
each. It's okay. I need 2 moves, guys.
Run, Barney!
2 moves.
Run!
Go! Go!
Is it our turn?
Yeah,
your
go!
turn.
Yes. Time to go.
Take him.
Kill.
Take him.
Kill with
Go.
rook. Or, yeah, pawn.
Or with
Just stick with
Or
pawn.
pawn, rather, yeah. Barney, go!
Kill with
Aw,
another
Pawn
pawn.
again, or
Oh no, pawn, go.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have the last one alone.
that's an unmovable place then. Oh well. Barney almost made it to a
Okay.
queendom. Oh, this guy.
I didn't hear no bell.
This guy could do en passant. And it's not a piece we care about.
What's your move?
Barney, go!
Barney, go!
Can Barney become a queen?
Barney-
What does Barney do?
Barnacle bleeding out at like 1 HP, struggles
just
across
leaking.
the last line, and a crown falls upon his head.
Yeah. Ow! My head. Fuck.
You have been queened.
Yay!
Great.
Yay.
The board shudders as the piece is unable to move. Kill them all!
Yeah, alright, alright.
You each take 1 point of psychic damage.
No! Quit Barney, no! Actually, wait! He only takes half, and half of 1 is 0!
Yay! Let's go! Let's go, Barney!
Yes! No, we gotta get, Shoot, how do we, there's not a really good way to deal with that pawn.
You're a
Except with,
queen.
Like
Yeah.
this? Or-
but if
or-
Barney kills him,
Ah.
Barney's dead.
But no, we get the other queen. Yeah, I agree. We get Zedan to do the dirty work.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Put it like that.
Yeah, slay
You each take
What
1
happens-
point of psychic damage again as the piece is unable to move.
Yeah, alright, Zedan, go.
queen. Get Zedan.
Bonk.
Roll your attack.
Just punch.
I
it.
Punch.
Yeah,
Punch.
I was gonna say. I was gonna punch it. That's a strength.
Yeah, plus I think you're proficient technically at punching. Everybody's proficient in punching.
It's true.
I
Every
disagree.
adventurer is.
Andros is proficient at
He's
breaking his
funny.
wrist when he punches.
Or and healing people when he slaps them. So that's 17.
That hits.
5 points of bludgeoning.
You take
What?
5 points in return.
What?
Ow.
How did you do 5? I thought. Wait a minute. I thought this was an
Strength.
unarmed
It's-
attack.
strength.
Unarmed.
It's 1 plus your strength mod.
Ew.
So does that break it? Or.
It breaks it. It shatters and falls to the floor. As impressive as that may look, though, it felt like you were hitting a wall for a brief moment before it actually just crumbles. And the board again resets.
Is Barney still a queen?
Barney is not a queen.
Alright, so
Aw.
actually, Andros is back here.
I
Yeah, there we go.
disagree.
Yeah, that's lies.
For a brief moment, I felt glory.
I felt right in my own body. I was a queen.
While the board is resetting, can I try casting Cure Wounds on Barnacle? Or should I not risk angering the
I don't
rules?
know if we should try casting.
I think we need a mass heal.
The scene above you changes. Fires rage as the mosaic seems to shift and flitter, its tiles showing the ever-consuming war. Finally shifts again. Law, order, justice, law, order, justice. We didn't need that anymore. Laws bind nothing. Order is a cruel joke, and justice never comes. Peace has a cost. Peace is the cost. It's mad. Won't end. It won't end. Unless... The image shifts to a revolt. A king is bound and tied, dragged through the streets. won't end unless... What did he ever do for us anyway?
It's time to sacrifice Absinthoss!
Yep. Absinthoss, here we go. Are you ready to take one for the team?
I don't like the story. Yeah, let's move Themor up.
Barnacle, the 1 HP shield.
You know what must be done, Salty. You could end this in 3 moves. You could end this in 2 moves.
Check.
Move toward it.
There's nothing else to be done except move towards my demise.
Quick, Freya, push!
Wait,
Trip him, Zedan.
so just for the record, he's doing this of his own volition, right?
Yeah.
Absinthoss, just without hesitation.
Actually, no. That's not a move that he can make legally.
You can't
Oh,
move
that's right.
it to
Illegal
check.
Move the pawn.
Oh yeah.
Just move a pawn. Andros, you move.
Oh yeah. Do I actually have to move the...
We need to make a move before the queen can take you.
Bishop.
Bishop?
Bishop, sorry.
Of course I get taken out by a religious leader.
People stand aside as an illegal move is made and the king falls. Absinthoss, you take...
A number.
He got sent to
Ooh.
the space DMV.
You take 50
again.
points of psychic.
Yo.
How many?
Halved!
How many
50 points
did
of psychic.
5-0.
25. That's
5-0.
Thank
He
goodness
gets-
for psychic resistance.
The pain you have all dealt comes back to haunt you all.
So God,
Board
years of
resets. The board resets once more. Well, I say once
my
more.
God.
The board resets again. The mosaic shifts, calms, and seems to flicker with a dizzying array of lights. Is this a mad dream? Or a happy nightmare? Is there even a difference? Kill her. The mosaic shifts. A strikingly beautiful figure, goddess long forgotten, stands glaring from the simple picture of a mosaic.
Now can we kill the queen?
It's the pawn move as it has done so many times before. Something feels off.
You know, I have a theory, but the theory probably involves Barnacle dying.
I don't like that theory. Even if I don't exist.
You exist to all of us. Barnacle.
I guess it's another option, yeah. That's probably a better option to test the theory.
Salty, can I ask, when you say something is off, what does that mean? Like, is it
Roll me
literally
a perception.
Oh, okay, cool. I will do that.
Can we all roll one, or is it just
Yes,
Toby?
you can all roll perception. I was just wondering to see if anyone would ask any more in depth if you're just going to let it.
I might see
Fucking
something.
All right. I rolled a 21. Nice, Freya.
Oh.
Yeah, sees every-
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so Hildy, Absynthos, and Freya.
Wait.
Oh.
Barnacle rolled a 7 plus 7, so he rolled a 14.
So Hildy, Hildy, Freya, and Absynthos. By that motion of something not feeling right, you each catch a glimpse as you're looking around. The other pieces aren't moving, unless again they actually move to their position. The queen, however, seems to be fidgeting in her place. Freya, with the nat 20, the game board seems to be shifting. And I will give you with the nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a bit of a precog on this as well, I guess. The black tiles seem to be glowing.
Oh. Great, what does that mean?
I just tug
Yes.
on Andros's, not Andros's, on Absynthos's sleeve. You see what I see, right? The queen's fidgeting. The black squares, they're glowing.
Something is wrong.
I see the queen fidgeting.
The black squares, they're glowing.
I'm on a black square.
Oh, well,
also,
that's too
White
bad for
moved
you.
twice.
Yeah, they moved twice.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had someone moving.
Oh, God.
My bad. My brain just completely defaulted there. I thought someone.
You looked around. That was your move.
In Axis,
You said yes, so I thought you had.
Whew,
that's what we
okay.
call the Flying Dutchman maneuver in Axis and Allies.
Okay, well,
hey,
the
that
black
battleship
squares are-
wasn't there.
It's called
Well, the black
rules.
squares
What
are
are
going-
rules? I'll go as many times as
So
I
can you
like.
move everything off a black square?
I think that we need to get off the black squares. Themor's the only one on a black square right now.
That's racist.
And
Absynthos.
Absynthos too.
Oh, and
It's
Absynthos.
fine. It's fine. I'm
But
not
Absynthos
really...
can't move until Themor moves.
Exactly. So, yeah, let's move Themor up.
Yeah,
one.
Themor, go.
On move. Queen seems to act out of turn and raises her blade and plunges it into the ground. Everything on a black tile takes a point of damage.
Whew, all right.
The queen
So does
must
that mean
die.
like all the pawns on our side are gone now?
Nope.
Okay.
Just
the
only a
people.
point. They have a certain amount of health, but
Oh,
And-
so
and-
hitting
and-
it with my fist could have been bad.
So, Salty gets a turn and a queen action. Action economy's changed, everyone.
I'm in control of the turn order. Freya, don't alter it further.
I feel like we should start moving things off black tiles then. Like getting our night
It's
off.
impossible.
Oh, he just said getting our night off. Just pointing that out.
It's too easy.
So,
Hey, that's what the knight said.
I can never move. I can never move again. Just leave me to my fate.
Unless it switches to hitting the gray squares.
Also, our not Freya bishop is just absolutely fucked.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, move a
Okay.
pawn. This one.
Get something out so we can get something out to attack the queen.
Yeah.
The queen once again continues to plunge the blade in, dealing another point of damage to those on a black tile.
Sucks.
How do you look, Absynthos?
Oh, I got plenty of health. That's
Okay.
not even half done.
you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a. It's solid till you start positioning. Because now the knight basically can't move. He moves it in over here.
Can I
can
ask
move.
real quickly, what is the objective here
Kill the
for
queen.
this particular?
Kill the queen.
Okay, all right, just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Although the queen is fidgeting.
Now we can
Not that-
slay queen.
Oh,
I got more chess puns.
Make the move. Zedan, move it. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got
Easy
distracted.
come, easy go. Will you let me go? We will not let you go.
Bismillah.
We not.
I have moved. What's happening?
What you gonna do
Oh,
now, Queen? Stick your sword in the ground again?
Okay. Queen once again deals 1 point of damage to all those on a black tile.
The bishop's just gonna get.
It's just gonna
That
get
one-
destroyed.
So what, turn 4?
Uh,
Round 4?
That was the third instance of damage to everything on black.
I got a crazy idea before we move it. What if we move our bishop over here and at least have it kill something before it goes? We'd at least able to knock at a knight or get the king and check. If the bishop's gonna die either way because it's gonna get nailed with the black square.
Yeah, well, it's just a matter of whether that opens us up for anything else, you know?
So either work on getting this knight out of the way, or set up another twin over here. But like ultimately, you've got a good position here. You just gotta capitalize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the other alternative is
But putting
move this up.
this guy here, I feel like if he takes that, they'll just take it back, and then we still don't have anything that threatens the queen. Now,
Right.
Right.
I don't know
Because
what
it goes
happens
back
if we
to the king.
do checkmate, right? Is that going to reset the board and we all just take damage? We got to do it all over again?
I mean, the
That probably
objective is for the
would.
queen, not
Yeah.
So then, if you're moving stuff out of here, maybe that's to get the rook out, and then you can do stuff. But honestly, I just focus on this guy right here.
Yeah, because then my thought process is let's move this knight up here
So
or this pawn up here.
yeah, you could do that. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do that. That way.
Here, wait. Well,
What?
I had a thought.
Yeah.
Knight here.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
If
yeah,
we're getting
yeah,
knights out, we can then
Yeah, it's on a black square,
we
so
can
that's
we
good.
can start challenging some of these positions to try to force
Yeah.
these knights out.
Oh,
Sure,
you know
here
what?
is a trade.
That's solid.
That's smart.
Yeah.
And it gets off the
but
black
wait,
square.
wait a
so
minute,
double.
Treg. Like, let's say you do that, and then nothing happens except this moves here.
That's fine.
But
Then
then we
what
can
are you
take a
gonna
pawn.
move there? and
No,
get
exactly.
taken?
That's exactly right. So
But
because
this-
what we're
this guy
trying to
could take you.
I understand, but we're opening up areas to get to queen.
Right.
I'm trying to open up more channels, basically.
So if you do this, then if this guy moves, you're golden. If he doesn't, then
Yeah.
you move it here, and then you can still take him.
Right.
Yeah, but if we move this up here, right, and this tries to challenge block us, we can just take this out.
No, that's
take
not
this
gonna
out.
happen. Yeah, it's
That would still block the way. But
it's not good because I guess if we do
If
it with
the-
the pawn over here, and you actually manage to take the knight, it'd be blocking your move.
Exactly.
yeah.
All right, I'm sold.
But I mean, we get here. Let's say we take it, then you get in a trading war, and then your queen can sneak in and actually cause damage. But then the queen can jump out. So I think getting our knight out is going to be our best option. Getting our big hitters out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus
True.
it's on a black tile. Who knows how
True.
many hit points they have.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, knight go.
Knight go.
Okay. Knight go burr.
Knight go burr.
Oh shit. That's a good move though. I'm playing Salty's move. What am I doing? Hopefully he doesn't see that.
See what I may ask.
I didn't see anything either.
Yeah,
So
right.
Hopefully,
Like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh my. I'm so hurt. Alright.
I'll tell you later. You'll
I
love it.
Pointed out in the VOD.
Yeah. Interesting.
huh.
Okay. And once again, 1 point to each
Oh, fuck.
unit on a black tile.
Oh, I don't have to take damage. Why do I keep taking damage? Black tile. He says 1 point of damage and I do it. It's like Pavlovian response.
Wrong kind of dungeon master.
Pavlov's cat? I don't know.
Sorry, trans. Not that sorry, but
I got you. I got you. Wait a minute. I'll take the damage.
so I guess we got two different options, right?
I'll replace your green knight.
Yeah.
I'm okay with taking 1 point. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, let's move that there, because then it gives a little more flexibility. Because if they take that night, then you still get up one.
Until, of course, attacking any of their pieces means everybody takes damage. But we'll see.
Well, yeah.
It's fine. We got to get to the queen, so we got to do something.
Right, because the other alternative is we basically sacrifice Barnacle, right? We basically hop. Nah,
As
then
soon as,
that'll take that. No.
as soon as that knight dies, I'm able to strike at the queen, assuming she's not
Right.
moving.
I mean, that's the goal. Yeah.
And then we're gonna goad.
I have a thought.
Let's hear it.
Andros forward one.
Interesting. Let's try it.
Because
The other ones are kind of 50-50.
I had
Well-
that thought as well, but
if we can get Freya out,
Oh, yeah.
that or because unfortunately we've kind of got a line built here. We can't get her out this way, but if we can get
Yeah.
her out this way,
Yeah, we can still defend against that. And poor Barnacle with his
yeah,
one hit
if,
point.
if Barnacle steps on a black square, he's toast.
so Andros will step forward. I think that's. I can take one.
One's still dangerous. The hit points everyone else is at.
I mean, I'm in shit lands. I'm at 34.
Well, hopefully this doesn't last 34 more rounds.
Oh, all Salty's thinking that I'm gonna get more water. Water.
Oh, fucking mother!
Finally found it!
Wow, you
Yes!
deleted it?
Yes!
It's been the king this entire time and you just deleted it.
I spotted that one early on, and I was waiting
Doing
for
so
it.
much other stuff. Say more. You're taking 13 points of fucking damage.
Oh, that was so worth it.
Not on the king.
Yeah, I spotted it right at the beginning of the session, and I was just laughing.
So everything on the black tile takes 1 point. which for several of these units destroys them.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was expecting.
That one.
airport.
You.
Oh, great.
My friends. No. All of my pawn friends.
Okay.
Hmm.
And as well as everyone else who's still in the black square takes a point of damage.
Yep.
Took it.
Then she shifts stance, and the white tiles begin to glow.
Oh, great.
Oh, what a jerk move.
Oh, that's not good at all.
I'm in danger.
You are in danger.
So is Hildy, but I mean, I'm okay right
So is Barnacle.
It's okay, guys. He can't take 1 damage.
now. Yeah, that's right.
It
Actually.
is true damage. It will kill him.
Oh, okay.
It'll go through
It's
the
not-
sharing, though. It's the sharing is the reason why he doesn't take the 1 damage.
Ah. How does
Okay,
that? Wait, someone has to take. Oh, I guess it's you're taking the damage for him. It's not like nullified, is it? I think
It's
we nullified
half
it.
of one
when
is
something is
0.5.
halved, it drops to the next whole number.
It's half round down.
Oh my
so
gosh.
one
Fuzzy.
rounded down, one halved is 0.5, which rounds down to 0.
It's
Fair
fuzzy-
enough.
it's fuzzy math.
I didn't expect this to be the scenario. I didn't think that far ahead of Barnacle being
He's
the
in
one
the most
HP, but
dangerous
okay.
and safest position he can be in.
Yeah, I was gonna say dropping down to 1 hit point is the best thing that could have happened to him.
Sure.
nope, it's not, but it's okay.
I mean, right now it's working for him.
He's safe-ish. As he's
Oh,
leaking.
mechanics.
Math.
So.
Thank you, D&D
whose
math.
turn is it?
It is your turn.
It's our turn.
No, because then you're gonna get taken out by the knight right here.
We've got Zedan about to be taken by a rook.
Yeah.
we need to protect Zedan somehow.
Yeah, but in which case we
Question.
get that. But what if we?
Then the
move-
queen
the
takes.
queen.
Then the queen takes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unless the queen is too preoccupied, but we don't want to test that with our queen.
Well, okay. So we have this here. Then the rook takes our pawn.
Man, we don't have
We
any.
can go on a rampage.
Wow.
All the
What if
irony.
the
Barnacle
damn
is in the safest spot and also the best defender for the king because of that.
Yeah.
Holy
Please have
shit,
the
the way that
king-
played
wait.
out.
Please have the queen kill Barnacle, so we can finish him or off.
You can't kill me. I'm
Of
still
all
here.
the ways to abuse the way this mechanic is working, that inadvertently worked in your favor.
You say I don't exist, but by George, you can't get rid of me.
So if I just move
There's
back, just move back 1, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say just move out of the way.
yeah.
Waste a move and get to safety.
Why not just sit on the black
The black one
yeah,
for safety.
the black one? I mean, for
Like
I
You're
am
this.
at
protecting our
20
pawns.
hit
here.
points. Also the
Yeah.
knight.
no,
And
that's
then
true.
move back here. You're still in the same.
Yeah.
You're kind of a similar book problem, but at least be
I mean,
vindicated.
Would it make more sense to go here then? You can
No,
be more
because
dangerous.
Well,
Knight can't take you there,
that's true.
So here
Hmm.
instead.
and then your next move is up here.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That puts in check, and you take rook
True.
or whatever
like
you
that,
want to do
that's
from there.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. That is the move. Yes.
Yep.
Is a move indeed. You are not wrong about this.
The knight stabbed you anyway. You lost a lot of pieces.
Right? That, like, all those pieces going away makes it sort of rough.
The knight to the side of you crumbles to dust. Everything on a white square will now take
Oh.
1 point of damage.
No, I'm taking damage.
Oh.
Fuck it.
That's shit. That's right. That fa.
Meow.
Okay. So I guess here's the thought process.
Barnacle can't take
Bronco can't, because then I get exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop also gets a chance to knock out Hildy.
Yeah.
With that. And then...
Yeah, we lost a lot of shielding
Let's do
there.
this.
Well, that's one option. Another option actually is put you here, and then essentially you
I
can...
don't think.
He'll just take Barney.
Yeah,
I mean, or he'll take Hildy.
Yeah, then we have to
Yeah.
take Freya here,
this
and then
this
the
is
queen
checked.
attacks, and then we...
We
So-
can't. Barney's stuck. He can't move.
Oh yeah, true.
So
We can do...
just go with Queen and start dealing
Yeah.
with shit. Because honestly, we go there, that puts in check. They've got to deal with Queen. They've got to do something about check.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Force a check. Go from there.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Take a pawn.
Don't die, Zedan. Don't die.
Yeah,
Roll your
don't
attack roll.
die.
Don't die. Don't miss.
I am going to punch.
You can always smite your punch. You need the extra damage.
Smite your
I killed the pawn last time with a punch.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If I do
13
the
does
extra
hit.
smite,
Oh, thank God.
what? That's you rolling your damage.
Oh,
That was
never mind.
your Bliat damage.
Ah.
28.
Well, 29 does hit too. Or 28. I will say that, you know. I imagine that hits.
5 blunt damage.
It crumbles to dust under your punch.
That's check.
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 Unreal tournament voice.
Yep.
Yes.
Double check.
Checktacular.
Mega check.
Monster kill. Wicked sick. Anyways,
Alright. And everything on a white tile takes a point of damage.
ow.
Yeah.
I have 22 hit points for the cause.
I have almost crazy idea, but
Could force another check.
yeah.
But does that give us anything?
Yeah, the goal basically is to kill the queen at this point, which is a little more challenging because the queen can move a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
No, that gets you killed by the king.
King just takes.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we have backed up
Zedan
positions here,
says,
and we
"Take
just
me instead."
don't have any of the fucking
No.
pieces on the board anymore.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
lost quite a few.
And
And
also, Freya is trapped. Freaking trapped.
I think I'm the only one with the most HP here, so
we could
I'm-
get Freya
I'm
here.
still
We could.
okay.
Hildy could come
Oh,
and
yeah.
take with.
Yeah.
Hildy could come take with Rook, but
No,
then Knight
this-
takes.
go just to here.
Just go to there,
If you go, hold up, you go to here, right?
and then you're
And then-
threatening this
Mhm.
or this. Yeah.
I'm good with
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, so you don't take the pawn, you just get right up there.
Hildy's first move of the game.
Yay! I finally did something.
Hmm.
That's always comforting.
I think is this the time where the white points damage, like takes all the white things out?
Can you? What's wrong
It takes out the queen.
Queen does not seem to be suffering the effect.
Queen's
She's
playing
just-
illegal chess moves.
She's just twitchy.
This entire game is illegal chess moves.
Stop suggesting them.
Objection.
Overruled.
Oh.
Is the queen fidgeting a lot? Oh, whoa. That was a move.
Oh.
no, don't challenge me.
And everything on a white square takes a point of damage.
Ah, ah, ah.
69.
Take Knight.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah. Rook take knight.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's
Force
one
check.
option. Oh yeah.
I mean, force check.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do that.
All right.
Okay, roll your attack.
I know it's gonna be a disadvantage, but they seem to have low AC, so I'm gonna firebolt him.
You don't have any save spells?
No, I don't. Well, hold on.
Save cantrips?
Actually, I mean, I don't have any save cantrips. No. I have save
you-
spells, but I'd be using spell slots.
It might be worth it if you got just level 1 spell slot.
Yeah, I'll Thunderwave him. I'll do that.
Blows up the board. It's just the table flip.
I was
which way are you
just
aiming
saying
this
that in
thing?
my head.
What area are you gonna target?
We were wondering how to flip
Which way are
the
you aiming it?
board.
Sorry?
Which way are you aiming it?
You are
I guess
flipping
you
the
could
board.
aim it.
I think we should only hit one thing at a time. Because every
Oh.
time we broke the rules.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, you're right. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think that I got it. Yeah, because I think I only have AOE spells, honestly. So
Yeah,
I think that
just-
I'm
Bless your dice.
gonna have to roll at disadvantage and pray. That's okay. I rolled a 15 and a 12, so that's a total of so the low roll would still be a 23.
That hits.
Okay, good. I would certainly fucking hope so. So that is going to where is? Ooh.
3d10, 3d10 plus 1d8, right?
Oh, I'm at 3d10 now. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be
I think
1, 6, 13. Yeah, 13 fire.
Did you roll the d8 from your eldritch cannon or your
Oh
eldritch?
no, I always forget about that.
firearm?
Thank you. Oh, okay, so that makes it 20.
Okay. I mean, it hits and it is dead, so.
Boom.
Get wrecked. Silly knight.
Getting into
One-
check again.
One day I will remember Eldritch Cannon. Or Eldritch Firearm.
It's a very interesting chessboard.
Very much so.
There are certainly things happening.
They do that.
I like how I just noticed tall guy is quoting me out of context. He's doing the right thing.
You're doing the Lord's work, Katas.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Tatas.
Blessed Tatas. Which I guess also could be taken out of context, but
Bless the Tatas.
blessed Tata.
All right, I'm trying to keep my channel alive here. You guys are really helping.
Get up there.
Queen take pawn.
And you each take, or each the white tokens take or white squares take a point of damage.
Damn it.
I'm still good.
Yeah, I like
Queen
that.
take pawn.
Yeah.
Queen take pawn.
Roll your attack. Don't forget to take your damage if you were on a white tile.
Did. Oh man, should I? No, I'm gonna punch the pawn
No, just
because
punch.
it's a pawn.
That's been working
Yay!
with Pond. Yeah.
14.
That does hit.
5 damage.
It crumbles to the ground.
I'm gonna turn to the queen and say, "You want this to end, don't you?"
Take a really good look at her too. What does she look like?
Yeah, what does the queen look like?
Impossibly beautiful.
I'm hoping.
The face is covered by a veil and armor, but the symbol that I can't remember how many of you've seen it before, but the symbol of a certain goddess is emblazoned on her chest piece.
Nice.
Hmm.
So
It's not Saloon, so
No.
Not moon tits.
this is different time, different place, different people.
Different
Bless them,
time,
God
different
does.
place, different tits.
Josh, you clipping all this? Emoji.
Oh no! I closed out a roll 20 because I'm an idiot. Hildy's out. Bye.
Ellie's just out. She's done.
Hildy's crashed out from lack of drugs.
He's bound to catch up with her eventually.
Need the crash cart now.
How do I want to play this out?
Surrender.
I mean, I did say what I said. If there's no reaction, then there's no reaction.
You
but-
wish to surrender.
Check.
Ah!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Geeky breaky.
So the
I think
question
that's
is,
gotta
do you
move.
wish breaking
No, I
the
have to.
rules?
Huh?
Oh.
Oh. Just
Come on, I can take it.
Yeah, besides, I
This
got
queen mine.
Witness me. What?
No, wait. We haven't been able to break the rules once. I think that absent thoughts needs to move.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's one turn. It should be fine.
Yeah. Move to the black square.
But isn't the void about breaking the rules?
Not like that. It's about ripping a hole in reality.
This is Drake's story. Drake's story is killing
Oh, true.
the god. But we don't want to reset the board and take damage.
Yeah. This
Absent
is
thoughts
Yeah.
move.
Oh yeah, duh, I can move my own character token.
I also like that there's just a tactical turret just sitting outside the board, just watching everything. Making
It's
sad
like-
beep boop noises.
barking.
No, it's technically with Hildy. I just haven't been moving it because spaces are limited.
I think they got the wrong version of chess.
Oh no. Barnacle's position as
Yeah.
imperative defender is now gone.
No! Excuse me.
No, she got away.
Another one.
She moves. She once again, now that she's had to move, the damage does not go through. And she seems to shift stance as she raises her blade to lunge at you.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Trans.
No.
You?
Rook to bishop.
You.
Rook to.
Rook to bishop
Oh.
straight down.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean that it deals with a problem. It's not getting to the queen, but it's dealing with a problem.
Yeah,
Ah,
no,
true,
I
true.
agree.
Yeah.
The other option, we put king in check. We move Zedan here.
Taking pieces off the board is always preferable.
Take the bishop. That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah,
I
I think
mean-
we need to take the bishop out.
Yeah.
Well,
six bishop. It will
what
free
if-
up Freya moving too.
What if we move Zedan here though?
Well, then the
I will
king
get
can
eaten.
take.
King can't take
Oh,
because of
wait.
pawn.
Oh,
This is true.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
in
you're right.
check. But then the
Oh,
bishop can take
bishop.
it.
Shit, I forgot the bishop.
Yeah.
You could go here, put it in check.
Yeah, but then the queen could take that out.
But
And then...
Queen can't move. Is his
Yeah,
check.
If you do this.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, you're gonna get to a point, if you keep putting the king in check, where you'll be able to put your piece between the king and the queen, and then it'll be over.
Yep, exactly. So
Yep.
the best call is
Yep,
continue to
yep.
put the king in check is where we can.
Go.
Because it's
Okay.
weird and it's not really chess. Normally, I would not advocate for this. I would say take
But
the
this
king
is
off the board.
this is forcing one piece to move as opposed to
targeting.
pieces trying to
Yeah.
attack our king.
Yeah.
True.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. What is this? This is a bishop?
Bishop.
Yeah.
Take it.
Oh, wait.
But then the king.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Easy.
No, take it. 100%. Take it. Puts it in check. Queen's next move.
Oh yes.
Take it.
But then the queen has
We
to
win
be right
either
here.
way. But
Hold
no,
on.
if we hit the bishop,
Hold on, we hit the bishop here. The king can also just take it without.
King
any-
can't take. He's in
then
check.
Rook.
Rook is
Rook in
protecting.
check.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's
yeah.
the
Yeah.
right move because it
Yeah,
threatens.
yeah,
It
Rook.
it's queen. It takes queen or
Yeah.
it takes bishop. Threatens queen and
Yep.
puts in check.
Yeah.
Check made the queen.
Protected
That's
check.
smart.
And then
Yep.
the pawn can take king if he moves that way.
Zedan,
King-
punch.
Well, no. The king is. This is a queen. You're a queen, Zedan.
No, because if the yes, I know, but it's like if the king went that way.
He can't go
King,
that way.
king will only be able to move 2 places. He has 2 moves he can make.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have 2 attacks. If 12 doesn't hit.
12 does hit.
Okay, that's another 5 blunt damage to. Oh wait, this is a bishop.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
in chess.
It doesn't matter.
You did it.
Okay, just making sure.
Check.
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 Okay. Check.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zedan, the queen, lunges at you. And she will instantly set you to 0.
Oh.
Huh.
Thought that might happen.
All right. Hildy's taking the queen, right?
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled 2 12s. 23.
That hits.
Hold on.
3d10 plus 1d8.
Yep. 10. 18. Fire.
You strike with fire against the queen. Her piece starts to form cracks running along its features. The mask crumbles and fades, and a shocked yet beautiful face seems to be carved and etched in pain and fear beneath the stone. She looks at you in horror as she crumbles to dust. The ground seems to shift again, trembling beneath your feet as the tiles fall away. That same voice. Done. Why was it so damn fun? As the tiles fall away, you're sent plunging back down. Down through the floor. Down past the bridge. Down past the chalice. Back to a bright red feel poppies. And I think we'll pick up with that next time.
Oh, Jesus.
With
As the awakening.
Decidedly not moving Zedan, rolling across the
Yep.
floor.
Zedan, you are kind of free falling at 0. So I will start this next time with actions to potentially try to save you from colliding into the ground, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh,
But-
wonderful! I get to sit on this for 3 weeks.
Yep.
God
I'm assuming
damn it!
We saw him go down, right?
Yes.
All right.
The queen basically
I
just plunged,
impaled?
ran his blade straight through him.
And going limp.
Oh,
It's
God.
okay. We have Revivify, right?
He's not dead yet. He's just at 0.
I'm plunging, yes, also.
Yeah, we just need to. But if he takes falling damage, then he's like insta dead.
And my max HP is reduced by half.
Thanks for
He's
hanging out,
not insta dead
Tatas.
with falling damage. It's
Thank you,
just
Tatas.
See what that does.
yeah, it's
See you,
just death
Tatas.
saves, failed death saves from taking